list of headings. So let's go on. For list of headings, now you are already familiar with the passage, so it's not going to be that difficult for you. The first thing. Second, for list of headings, you need skim reading. Skim reading is like there is paragraph A. If I give you half minute to quickly go through it and to see what it is about. Remember, there are three parts of the paragraph which are important. Some paragraphs are direct. They start with the main idea. So in the first couple of lines, you will find the main idea. Okay? Then some paragraphs are indirect. They start with a general comment, and then in the middle, they introduce the main idea. Basically, list of headings is for the main idea of the paragraph. And some paragraphs, they start with a general comment, and when they conclude the paragraph, then they give you the main idea. Right? So three parts of the paragraph, they are important: the beginning, the middle, and the last or second last sentence. So you need to find that. Now, for list of headings, it is important that you read and understand the headings. If you do not understand the headings, you will start playing a guess game. This heading will go there, and then you will have a feeling one heading can be placed everywhere. It is so good heading that you can place it everywhere. And remember, there are always 2 to 3 extra headings. If there are 6 questions, we've got 6 questions, they have given us 8 headings. 2 extra headings are really confusing. You will have a feeling that this heading can go with this paragraph, that paragraph, so you need to avoid them. Now, I tell you how to read and understand headings. Heading number 1, enterprise arising from success in other countries. Enterprise is a sort of a company which is arising from success in other countries. So they will talk about other countries like UK, Poland, Spain, and a company that arised from success from other countries. Heading number 2, hope that stocks will inspire a range of emotions and actions. Right? You know, stocks are associated with the birth of a new baby. You might have seen that picture where there is a bird, and in the beak of the bird is holding a baby. That bird is stock. Okay? Yeah. So hope that stocks will inspire a range of emotions and actions. Underline range of emotions and actions. For that they can say love and this and that and all that. Emotions and actions. Heading number 3, support from some organizations but not from others. Now, if you remember, in one paragraph they talked about it, where that Sussex committee refused to do that. So they say support from some organizations but not from others. So which paragraph is that? Paragraph D, by the way. Heading number 4, finding new types of habitat. New types of habitat means place to live, and new type means a different type of place to live. Heading number 5, opposition from the general public. So in one paragraph they will talk about opposition from general public against the stocks. Heading number 6, a sign of hope in difficult times. In one paragraph they will say stock is a sign of hope in difficult times and all that. Heading number 7, creatures which represent both joy and opposition. Now they will talk about creatures which represent joy, means happiness, and opposition. And heading number 8, stocks causing delight and the revival of public events. If you remember, festival, right? So which paragraph was that? Okay, we'll just look for that and see which one is the right one. Yeah, that's the E paragraph. So 2 questions we have already answered because we are familiar with the passage. Question number 32, section E, right answer is heading number 8, stocks causing delight and revival of public events. And then we use this paragraph D, heading number 3, support from some organizations but not from others. 2 questions answered already. That is question number 31 and 32. Okay. Now, please come to paragraph A. Paragraph A. I'm starting it from here. Last definitive record of a pair of white storks successfully breeding in Britain was this and that. Now they started with past event. Now let's skip some lines and please come to fifth line after full stop. Fifth line after full stop. Storks are migrants. Found it? I'm reading paragraph A. Fifth line after full stop. Storks are migrants arriving after the end of winter, nesting on rooftops and happily associating with humans, and because of this, they have long been a symbol of hope and new life. Yet their association with rebirth also meant they became a symbol of rebellion. Symbol of new life, symbol of rebellion. Now go back and see if there is any heading that talks about joy and opposition. Joy and opposition. Symbol of new life, that is joy. Symbol of rebellion, that is opposition. So that is heading number 7. So question number 28, section A, heading number 7 is the right answer. And by the way, when you find a right heading, you need to cross that also. Cross heading number 7 from the list. Okay? Let's go on. Now we'll do paragraph B. So we start with paragraph B. So after such a long absence, there was a great excitement when in April of this year, a pair of white storks built an untidy nest. We read it already. Then infertile eggs, we read about that already. Now let's read on. I'm reading it from fifth line after full stop. The pair. Found it? Okay. Fifth line after full stop. The pair are only 4 years old and storks can live for over 30 with their first attempts to breed, and this is the same thing. Prospects for next year are encouraging. These young storks are part of project to return the species to Britain, inspired by reintroductions in European countries that more than reached their target and imported from Poland and all that. Now let's see if anything matches with that. Inspired by reintroductions in European countries means something that was successful in European countries. It was inspired by them. Heading number 1, an enterprise arising from success in other countries. And for other countries, they have used European countries. Okay? Inspired by reintroductions in European countries. Inspired by reintroduction in European countries means success in other countries. So, question number 29, heading number 1 is the right answer, and you should cross heading number 1 from the list as well. Now, we've got paragraph C. In the face of reports of unrelenting ecological loss, UN estimates 1 million species are on the brink of extinction globally. The white stork's return is refreshing news. White stork return is a refreshing news. Okay, now listen. What is happening? Try to understand that. I'm reading it again. In the face of reports of unrelenting ecological loss. What does it mean? UN estimates 1 million species are on the brink of extinction globally. Extinction means they are dying out, like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are extinct. So United Nations has reported that millions of bird species are on the brink. On the brink means very close to become extinction. The white stork's return is refreshing news. When there is disappointment, there is something hopeful. So which heading for that? Heading number 6, a sign of hope in difficult times. What is sign of hope? White stork's return. And what is difficult times? Million species are on the brink of extinction globally. That is difficult times. So, question number 30, section C, right answer is heading number 6. And we cross heading number 6 as well. Now, please come to paragraph D. And yet its path to restoration in the UK has not been smooth. Support from conservation bodies has been surprisingly difficult to obtain. Some were hard pressed with their own initiative, while others were simply reluctant to stick their necks out. In addition, the Committee of Sussex Wildlife Trust raised doubts about the stork ever having been a British bird. They also had concerns that English bred birds would migrate across the channel and feared that their messy nests and closeness to humans would cause a hazard, rubbish falling down people's chimney. So how has the reintroduction project managed to get going? What makes, I'm reading next paragraph, what makes it in some ways special is that it has had a rely on private individuals. So they did not get help from companies, from NGOs, but they got help from private individuals. What does it mean? Some people helped them, some people did not help them. So that is heading number 3. Support from some organizations but not from others. Okay, so heading number 3, question number 31, it's the right answer. And you will cross heading number 3 as well. Yes. I'll answer your question later. Let me finish this, then I'll answer your question, okay? Now, we will come to paragraph E. And paragraph E is about what? Across Europe, as stork populations have suffered from the draining of wetlands and disappearance of insect-rich pastures and meadows, their loss has been felt deeply. A few years ago, a tearful old woman in a village in Belarus showed me the nest on her roof empty of storks for the first time in living memory. Where storks have been reintroduced, they are greeted with great happiness, and some historic stork festivals have been restored. Means storks are coming back, people welcome them, they have some stork festivals, Spanish erect poles and all that. Now let's see which heading is appropriate for that. Heading number 8, storks causing delight and the revival of public events. Public event is stork festival, right? Causing delight is happiness. So heading number 8 for question number 32, we cross it as well. Now we are left with question number 33. Paragraph F. A driving motivation behind the project in the UK is the aspiration that the stork's return will spark feelings of empathy and affection. Feelings, emotions, feelings of empathy and affection from townspeople who see their nests on rooftops. Heading number 2, hope that storks will inspire a range of emotions and actions. And by the way, emotions are here. Spark feeling of empathy. Feeling of empathy is emotion. And what is action? Same paragraph, third last line. The public response has been overwhelming with crowds coming to see white storks flying free in England. Coming to see, that is their action, right? And emotion is feeling, spark feeling of empathy. That is emotion, and action is given in the last line of the paragraph. So question number 33, section F, right answer is second heading. So all the correct answers are 28, heading number 7. And one important thing, whenever you write headings, you will use Roman numbers. Don't use English numbers. For example, question number 28, right answer is 7. So you will write VII. 29, heading number 1. 30, heading number 6. 31, heading number 3. 32, heading number 8. And 33, heading number 2. And you will write 2 like I. Okay, you need to follow this, right? Thank you.